Hey guys, so today I am starting something a little bit new. Well, a lot new. It's completely new. I wanted to do a mini series in the good old Sunset Valley. Oh my god. And I know some of you, you're probably thinking like, why? Why Sunset Valley? Well, um, I mean, a lot of us are getting really, really anxious for The Sims 4 to come out and, just kind of getting tired of all the Sims 3 lag and crashes, and it's getting just I can only speak for myself, but I'm getting, pretty anxious for The Sims 4 to come out. So I just remember like Sunset Valley, getting to know all the quirky Sims, and just I don't know. I kind of want to go back and have like a nostalgia trip. That being said, this is going to be a mini series. Like, it's not going to be that long. Yeah. So basically, I'm going to call this series "Let's Get to Know Sunset Valley." And a lot of you probably like, "Wow, I've played in this town like so much," but honestly, most of the time when I go into a town, I make a new sim and I play with them. I don't play with the pre-made sims, so I kind of want to play around Sunset Valley with all the already made Sims, and we'll get to know like each one of the households. With that being said, I do have the NRAS, I'm probably not even saying that right, but the NRAS story progression mod, I do have that on. So I thought it would be super duper interesting to play with that mod on and, like switch around the households and kind of see how they develop, I guess. I don't know. I thought this would be super interesting. And honestly, LPs on expansion packs, like everyone does them. A lot of you have already seen all there is to see on the expansion packs, and I'm not saying nobody's ever done this, but I wanted to do this, so I'm doing it. Yeah, so yeah, here's Sunset Valley, and I'm pretty much going to pick a household each episode, probably, maybe every 2 episodes, just depending on how it turns out, and we'll play with that household, and then we will switch around, and we'll kind of get to know everyone in Sunset Valley. And oh my god, it just like punched my microphone. Okay. And anyways, we are going to choose a household, and I don't know who I'm going to choose. Like, I haven't really actually thought this through all the way. Look how many households there are, guys. Like, there's so many just families that come in Sunset Valley, and they have like a very interesting storyline. Let's play with the Landrox. So if we read their bio, it says Kaylin Landrak cleans up after her brother and stay-at-home dad while her mother works all day. Now Kaylin's aunt Zelda has arrived with a jungle of half-dead plants in tow, and things are messier than ever. I'm pretty sure Landrak was in The Sims 2. I think it was a maid, but I don't know if it was Kaylin. I don't know. I could be completely off. I'm probably off the rocker here. But yeah, so I think we are going to start off with them. Okay, so this is obviously the Landrak house. If you haven't seen it before, then here you go. It's really cool. It's pretty modern and stuff like that. But before we get into the house, we need to know a little bit more about this fam bam. So I'm going to take you around and introduce you to each one of these peeps. First up, we have Ileana Landrak, and just take a look. Take a look. She's got, slick back bun, wearing a little bit too much of brown blush. Not feeling the makeup, but yeah. Okay, so we'll take a look at her traits. She's a workaholic. She's neat. She's a perfectionist. She's a daredevil, but she's also a smoozer. So she's pretty much a clean-cut, strict woman, except she's also kind of a bad-a, and she's a daredevil, so she likes to live life on the edge, but she kind of conceals it with her other traits, I guess. She likes classical music, of course, and goopy carbonara and the color turquoise. If we look at her look at her job first. She's level 5 in the business career. She's the department head, halfway up the corporate ladder, and the suits up top have provided you a few underlings. As the department head, it's important to stay popular with the corporate drones, but still keep the boss happy. Nice suit, by the way. So, yeah, she makes $76 per hour, which is a healthy sum. If we look at her relationships, this is where it gets interesting. She's close to her sister, like even closer than she is with her own husband, which right here, this is Dustin Landrak, and that is her husband, and she's actually closer with her sister. And those are the only two that she is even close with, period. She doesn't have any other friends. That's it. So she's not even has little to no relationship with her own children right here, which is sad, sad, sad. So let's take a look at what's going on with Dustin Landrak. Dustin is Ileana's husband, even though it looks like they would never go together. He is a slob. He's family oriented. He's handy. He's clumsy, and he's very friendly. So, he's not what you would picture Ileana being with. Yeah, I don't know how those two ended up together, but that's cool. Whatever. Yeah, so if we look at his job, he does not have one. His favorites are indie, tri-tip steak, and the color blue. And his relationships, he is best friends with Zelda. Like, way closer to her than he even is with his wife, Ileana. Do I smell drama? Do you smell drama? But, he's also close with Kaylin, his daughter, but has little to no relationship with his son. So Parker is not close with his mother or father. So it kind of seems like he might turn out to be a wild child because he doesn't really have close ties with his parents. But yeah, so next we have Zelda May. And Zelda, she's kind of funky. You can see the way she's dressed. And this is Ileana's younger sister, and also polar opposite of his sister, but you can see they added the touch where she has a black root, so you know that she bleaches her hair, and that's how they're related. That's not how they're related, but that's, you know what I'm saying? They have the same hair color, but she bleaches it. Whatever. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. But she's flirty. She's a party animal. She's childish. She has a green thumb, and she's easily impressed. And her favorites are indie music, like Dustin, peanut butter and jelly, and the color pink. So that's definitely interesting. Her job is a fan, which is a level 1 in the music career. So she's an aspiring musician. And it says, before you can create, you must appreciate. The difference between devotee and fan are minuscule, but it makes all the difference in the world when you're later asked to join the band on tour. Work hard and act like you're having a good time, and you just might get on the tour bus. So that's what she would like to do with her life. And her relationships, we've already seen she's close with everyone, but not Parker. Poor Parker. Doesn't really have anybody. Let's take a look at what's going on with him. He's a slob like his dad. He's a great kisser, and he's a schmoozer like his mother. So he's kind of a mix between the two and doesn't really know where he fits in, if he wants to be a strict, clean-cut man or kind of a flop like his dad. So his favorites are electronica, cookies, and the color green. He's actually close with his sister, so he does have one friend in this household, and he has another friend, Ethan Bunch, so that's his friend. But other than that, that's the only people that he really talks to. So we can now look. Oh, does he have a job? And no job, but he has grade C, so he's not doing it too hot in school either. Okay, so next we have Kaylin. And with Kaylin, she's neat and a perfectionist, so she's just like her mom. Seriously, she's just spitting image of her mother. So I finally figured out where she's from. I know I mentioned earlier she's a maid in The Sims 2, and I'm almost positive she is. She was the maid, if you guys remember, that ends up having an affair with Daniel Pleasant. Yep, that one. I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's where she came from, so it's kind of creepy. This is the child that Daniel Pleasant has an affair with. And he's actually in The Sims 3. If you guys recall, him and his wife, they came with Sunlit Tides, and it's supposed to be like pre-Sims 2 happenings. They came with Sunlit Tides, and they're supposedly on their honeymoon, and they're still very happy together. So they haven't had marital troubles yet. But if you think about it, Kaylin's over here, and she's a child. It's just so creepy. Ooh, no. No. But her favorites are kids' music, grilled cheese, and the color white. And I didn't tell you guys all their astrological signs, but I feel like it doesn't matter because you're probably just going to forget anyways. Like, who remembers that stuff? Of course, she doesn't have a job. She has a B in school, so she's doing pretty average. And she's close with her dad and her brother and friends with Zelda, but has no relationship with her own mother. So I think the story pretty much, as the bio says, is like she's kind of... Her mom's never home because she's a workaholic and she works so much. And her dad is a slob, so he's not going to clean anything. So she pretty much has to kind of take care of the house herself and be like the head of the household and do things for herself. So that's kind of what spurred her into wanting to be a maid in The Sims 2, I guess. Just her having to clean so much, it became something that she was good at. Oh, I didn't tell you guys their lifetime wishes. Ileana, she wants to be a CEO, so she wants to get to the top of her career. Of course, that's all that matters to her is her career. Dustin would like to raise 5 children. And it says raise five children from babies to teenagers. And he's already done 1, which is Parker. So that means they need to have 3 more if he wants that wish to come true. But will they be with Ileana? Zelda, her lifetime wish is to be a rock star. So that's, the top of her career, the rock branch. Parker would like to. He does not have a lifetime wish, and neither does Kaylin, even though she rolled 1. I don't know if we'll accept that yet, but, yeah. So that's pretty much it. This is the Landrak family. This is who we're going to be playing with, at least for a while. I really would like for you guys to, tell me how long you would like for me to play with them and stuff like that. I also was thinking that, I don't know if you guys would be opposed to this, but I could give them makeovers, kind of like an update with all the stuff that we now have in expansion packs and my custom content. I can give them makeovers, and that might kind of be interesting because it's like my take on who they are, and because a lot of you have probably already seen this family. But tell me if you would rather me leave them how they look, or would you rather me, give them updated makeovers. So if that's something that interests you, or you feel either way, then you should leave a comment down below. But now I will give you a house tour. Okay, first we will start off with their kitchen, which is questionable. It's got green appliances. Think way back to when we just had the base pack. If you remember, these houses are extremely tacky. They definitely improved in their building and decorating since the base game, because guys, get ready for some tacky stuff. So, and here's the bathroom. Yep, this is exactly what I mean by tacky. Look at this bed. Oh my god, just look at it. Take it all in. I'm going to assume this is Zelda's room, but I'm not positive, because there's a lot of plants out here too, and apparently she really likes plants, because that's what it says in the bio, and she's a green thumb. They have a little bar and a dining room, and here's their living room, which is actually pretty cute. I like how they did this the fireplace in here. I think that's pretty nifty if you ask me, but still I feel like it's just tacky and no matter what. So we'll go upstairs and take a look. This is I guess Parker's room. because the stereo in the car, I'm just gonna guess. It's got a desk, etc. Normal bedroom. Here's a bathroom. This is gotta be Kaylin's room. It's cute. It's like a little girl's room. I'm loving these like windows. Like the back of their house is very open, lets a lot of light in. There's another bathroom, and here's the master, I'm pretty sure. So this house definitely has a orange and green theme. If I recall, a lot of these houses in Sunset Valley are going to have like a color theme throughout them, and they just like seriously with the create a style tool, they just made it pretty rainbow. But yeah, their houses are not awful. They're not that bad. And there's a treadmill outside. Let's take a look at the back of their house, because this house is really modern and just cool looking. Like these little pillars, I don't know, they serve no purpose probably, but yeah, very beautiful. This house, if you gave it a makeover, definitely could, work. Okay, so for this episode, I'm thinking that is all we're going to do. I'm not going to play with them yet. I'm not even sure how many episodes they should. I probably will play a few in order to have some stuff play out, a few episodes with each family. I don't know. I guess I just kind of want to put this out here and get you guys' feedback on how you would like this series to go. And also another cool thing, if you guys have watched I don't want to butcher this, Deligracy, she did an apartment reno, and I thought that was such a great concept. So I'm thinking before we leave this family and move on to a new family, we can kind of I can update the house and renovate it, because I'm not good at building, but I think I'm pretty good at decorating. So before we leave them, and they have a little bit more money, I can definitely kind of leave them with a upgraded house. So yeah, I really am excited for this, and I'm excited to learn about all the families and just kind of go back and appreciate the little things in The Sims 3 before we move on to The Sims 4. So yeah, I hope you guys are excited, or as even half excited as I am to do this series, and leave me suggestions and pointers and just kind of things you want me to go by, how you would like this series to go down below, and I will definitely read all of those. So yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and thank you for watching. Bye!